So if you're in the chat, if you're in here already, I'll give you a little bit of an overview of what we're about to go through. I know we're obviously all at home doing at-home workouts. Welcome to my garage gym. I am super fortunate. Over the past 5 years, I have slowly spent all of my money on fitness equipment, and sure is paying off during this coronavirus. I'm feeling pretty fit, but I'm excited to share this with you all. Wish you all were here with me in my garage. I live in Raleigh, North Carolina. Yeah, Alex letting you guys know. I know we're all over the country, so it's noon for me. Might be morning for some of you guys and girls. But I want to say, this is an inclusive, high-intensity interval training workout we're going to go through. I'm unaware of every individual and what sort of limitations they may have. I am aware that there may be some seated athletes, some lower extremity, some upper extremity impairments, maybe some neurological stuff. We're going to have a gamut of adaptations needed. You're going to see in the workout, I'm going to show you a few different options. But remember, this is going to be a fast-paced, just moving workout. And don't get caught up in trying to create the perfect adaptation. Just move. Just move. But trust me, I'm going to give you a few different examples. We'll continue to reiterate those. But one thing I want to reiterate is to do this safely. Once again, I know we're all at home. We might be using some weird stuff. I do recommend it. If you have a backpack, if you have a heavy textbook, or even just some cans of soup, I don't know, anything. They may be useful in this workout. So grab anything you may have. All right, gang. We are 12:01 my time. And I don't want to make you wait much longer. So we're going to do things properly to give you a flow of what this is going to be like. We're going to do a warm-up, 2 rounds of a warm-up just to kind of get our blood pumping, to get us breathing a little bit here. And then we're going to go right into one circuit and then another circuit. And these circuits are going to be Tabata style, meaning 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. I'll use my clock. I'll be talking to you the whole time. You don't need to worry about that. I'll cue you when to go, when to stop. First things first, find some room in our space. Make sure your volume's up so you can hear me well. Let's go ahead and start. First movement, let me get my clock going. 10 seconds, we get started. We're starting with squats. Squats, if we cannot squat, we're gonna do presses. Doesn't matter if we have any weight or not. Let's go ahead and just start air squats. Deep breaths. This doesn't need to be fast. Again, this is a warm-up. Just get the body going, moving, blood pumping, 15 seconds, and 18, 19, 20. We got 10 seconds of rest. Now, if we're seated, we can do presses. This next one's push-ups. If we're seated, we can also do arm circles as a way to warm up our shoulders. And go. Drop down for push-ups. Drop to our knees to help modify for these push-ups. Focus on firing those elbows, triceps, and rest. 10 seconds of rest. We're going into lunges. 20 seconds of lunges. We're not lunging if we're seated, and we're going to be pressing. Piston presses overhead or cross body with our arms. You go into those lunges. 3, 2, 1, and rest. 10 seconds. We're repeating that again, all right? The second time, try to pick up the intensity a little bit. And go. Back to the squats. Or the presses if we're seated. Ten more seconds. Come on, gang. Keep going. We got to get those quads warmed up, those shoulders warmed up, and rest. Rest. Back to the push-ups or the arm circles. I'm going to do the arm circles this time. And 3, 2, 1, go. Arm circles. Small little circles. And reverse and go backwards. In 3, 2, 1, rest. 10 seconds. Back to lunges or piston presses. In 3, 2, 1, go. Lunges. If we're seated, what I mean by seated piston presses is one arm goes up, the other stays down, the other goes up, one stays down. We alternate that way. Or we're just keeping on those lunges. 3 seconds, 2, 1, and rest, rest. Woo! All right, gang. Take some deep breaths. That's just enough to kind of grease the hinges, if you will. Get the body ready for circuit number 1. Circuit number 1 is simple in the sense that we're taking 2 movements. We're doing them 20 seconds, resting, doing the other movement for 20 seconds, resting, repeating the first movement, resting. We're going to go through that for a series of 8 total rounds. Oh, I hear somebody yawning out there. Oh, I am not doing a good job if you're yawning. I'm going to have to throw in about 100 burpees at the end here. But seriously, get ready, get excited, get energized. Mute your machine if you wouldn't mind. I'm going to restart the clock. And listen, gang, this is only 4 minutes, all right? We're going to have 4 minutes of good work with rest in between. You're going to have those 10-second rest periods. And then we're going to do it again with a different couple of movements, all right?
Real fast. I just want to say, I think you may be able to mute everyone on your end too.
I can mute everyone on my end?
Yeah, I think you can mute everyone.
Huh.
I've seen like the Zoom people like mute everyone.
Oh, well, thank you. Thanks for that. I think I'd set it up that people are automatically muted. I'm not having too much of a problem on my side. But, let's go ahead and get started, gang. The first 2 movements, the 2 movements we're going to be doing for 4 minutes here are split squats. So as we did in the warm-up, we did squats. Now, if we're able, we have our legs, we're going to do split squats. So it's a bit of a jumping movement, some dynamic plyometric stuff. That's just a demo. I'm just showing you what the movement looks like. If we cannot do split squats, a way we can scale that and modify that movement is simply go back to those lunges. Stepping and doing lunges. If we're a seated athlete, we're going to do push-ups. If push-ups are a struggle, we can elevate the surface. So we can use a box or a bench. Go to our knees and perform those push-ups to an elevated surface, maybe a coffee table. You do it that way as well, all right? That's the first movement. The second movement is going to be a downward dog push-up. Let me show you what that looks like. We get into that yoga downward dog position. I'm going to try to, if both of our hands are down in front of us, we try to put our head right between the 2 hands. Press back up. Keeping those nice straight lines. Again, if that is too intense, too much, go down to our knees. We do knee push-ups. Really focusing on firing those triceps, locking out those arms at the top. If we're seated, when we just did push-ups for the first movement, we're going to do overhead presses. So for seated, it's maybe beneficial to get out of your chair, make sure we have the appropriate amount of layers between us and the ground for skin purposes, and get ready to be on the floor transitioning for seated between push-ups and overhead pressing. If we have no weight, we're just going to really challenge our balance for the seated athletes on the overhead pressing. Without further ado, let's start moving. 10 seconds, gang. Here we go. Remember, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. I'll tell you about the movement coming up. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Split squats. Start jumping and lunging. Control your breath. Nice deep breaths. We're 10 seconds in, gang. These are going to burn. You're gonna burn the quads. And rest, rest. 10 seconds, 10 seconds. Onto the downward dog push-up or a knee push-up or overhead press if we're seated. 3, 2, 1, and go. Downward dog push-ups. Spread those feet wide. Hand in between the head in between the hands, press up. How we can modify on the knees, the knee push-up. And 3, 2, 1, rest. Rest. 10 seconds. That's a little brief preview of what we're going to do for 4 minutes here, all right? Going right back into it, man. Jumping lunges, go. 10 seconds in again. Keep going. Keep going. This is the part that's going to open up our lungs. Open up the chest. And rest, rest. 10 seconds. It goes by fast, I know. Don't worry. We're making our way through this. In 3, 2, 1, go. Those push-ups, downward dog push-ups, or overhead presses if you're seated. Don't worry if you need to modify and just do a push-up or do knee push-ups, elevated surface, and rest, rest. I'm starting to breathe heavy. How are you guys doing? How you feeling? I see some movement happening on the screens. And go. On the split squats, right back into it. Here we go. I know. That 10 seconds goes by quick. But look, gang, we're 2 minutes in. Halfway through these 2 movements. Come on, 5 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Rest, rest. 10 seconds. Back into that push-up on our knees, plank push-up, or that downward dog. And here we go. Go. Push-ups. Keep going. Keep going. Don't stop. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Shake it out. Rest. Stand back up. Shake it out. Back into those jumping lunges, gang. Here we go. I know it's getting hard. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Jumping lunges. Hey, no matter what, you're doing what I'm doing. You're changing it up, doing something different. That's awesome. That's all right. We're just here moving together. Do your best. Forget the rest. That's what we're here to do, gang. Fast workout. And rest. Rest. Doing awesome. Doing awesome. Back into those push-ups. In 3, 2, 1. Downward dog push-ups. Or push-ups. Or knee push-ups. Or overhead press. Keep going, gang. 3, 2, 1. Get one more in. Rest. Rest. Woo! That is circuit number 1. All right. Are we feeling? Just feeling like we're finally warmed up. Maybe we just kind of do a little dance flow right now. I don't know. Hey, be weird. Be weird. All right, have some fun. Freaking quarantine. It's awesome to see all you people. Catch your breath, though. Stay moving. Catch your breath. I really am out of breath right now. Woo! Whew. Okay, let's collect ourselves. Let's collect ourselves. I'd like to challenge you guys. Jello legs over here. Yeah, I feel that too. So right now, when we're probably doing a lot of this, breathing out of our mouth, I'd like to challenge you guys to really try to relax here. This is something I practice often in this crazy CrossFit training stuff I do. We go real, real hard to get off, and everything wants to breathe heavy and big, deep, full breath, fill the lungs. Let it out slowly. Try nasal breathing. Close your mouth. A couple breaths, deep breaths, inhales and exhales through the nose. nasal breathing. Very good thing to practice during this social distancing time in isolation. Respiratory, keep our mouths covered. Again, gang, we're going on to circuit 2. Some things I want to reiterate here. The number one objective is to stay safe in all this. Don't make this too risky for yourself. Don't put yourself in a vulnerable situation trying to do this at-home workout right now. Stay safe. But be active. Make sure you're moving. Don't look at something if a movement comes up and it's just too hard or you're just way too sore, you're just pumped up and can't do another rep. Switch to something else. Switch to arm circles. Switch to just pressing overhead with no weight. Be active. And then lastly, stay connected. Message me how you're doing. I love that there's jello legs out there. That's awesome. All right, gang, for the second circuit, let me show you the 2 movements we're going to do. One is they're building off of the first circuit. So the first one's a drop squat. So instead of those split squats we did in circuit 1, this one, feet together, we're going to drop into a squat, stand back up, feet come together. Drop squat. That's the first movement. Second movement is what's called a sotts press. So a sotts press, for those standing athletes out there, we're going to go into the bottom of the squat as low as we can go. We're going to press our arms up overhead. No weight. You don't need any weight. Trust me, this is hard enough. And then we just press. Hands come down, hands press overhead. Hands come down, hands press overhead. So for that first movement, the drop squat, we can modify that into simply just an air squat. We can just air squat. Or in between a drop squat and an air squat, we can do a little bit of a jump squat. Just jump a little bit. I like bringing the feet together and back out. If we're a seated athlete, we're going to do a deficit or plyometric push-up. So if we're seated, again, it's going to be beneficial to be on the floor for this. We're going to go onto our knees. For seated athletes, we're going to do a push-up, plyo. So come off the ground. Have those hands push up explosively and come off the ground. Or a deficit. If you have 2 blocks, yoga blocks, put your hands on those, lower the chest, pass that surface to the ground, and press up. All right? That's movement 1. Movement 2 being that sotts press for our standing athletes from the bottom of the squat, pressing overhead. For our seated athletes, you'll simply come out of the push-up to a seated position. If you need a back rest, something against your back, that's fine. But I'd really like you to challenge your midline, try to challenge your balance. I know everybody's different. Try to challenge your balance and still sotts press. We don't need any weight. Trust me, these are harder than they look. All right? If you have any questions or need some adaptation thoughts, send a message to Alec in the comments on the side. Woo! I'm fired up. Man, all I need to do is a little bit of movement, get a couple sweats down my face, and I am just freaking on one, man. I'm fired up. All right, gang, you guys ready? Here we go. 10 seconds. Getting started with those drop squats. And 3, 2, 1. Drop squats for 20 seconds, gang. Let's go. Building on circuit 1. If you thought you were breathing heavy then, you were burning then. Woo, we're about to pick it up a notch here. Let's go. 5 more seconds here. Come on. Listen, it's only 4 minutes. And rest. 10 seconds rest. It's only 4 minutes, gang. Go hard. Go hard now. You got the rest of the day. Beautiful Friday. 3, 2, 1. Sotts press. Drop to the bottom. Press. 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 Try not to fall back on your butt. It's really hard. Press. Keep going. Keep going. Sotts press. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Rest. 10 seconds. If you want to make that super challenging, try holding the band overhead and pressing it with a band in between your hands, or a broomstick, or anything. 2 cans of soup. All right, go back into the jumping squat. Sorry, getting caught up here. Woo! Let's go. Let's go. 10 seconds in. Come on. Come on. Pick up the speed. Pick up the speed. Make your last set of these the fastest set of these. And rest. Keep building, gang. Keep building. We're like a train just chucking along here. We got some momentum now. No stopping us now. Here we go, sotts press. Bottom of the squat. Start pressing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Come out of the squat. Shake it out. Shake it out. On our way, gang. Halfway. Halfway. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Drop squats. Let's go. Let's go. Speed. Speed. Try to float at the top. You barely feel any weight on your toes when you bring your feet together. That's it. Speed. There you go. In 3, 2, 1. Rest. Rest. Woo, woo, woo. Doing awesome, gang. Doing awesome. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Back those sotts press. Bottom of that squat. Press overhead. It's so hard. Try to get that arm straight overhead. Look at me. I can't do it either. Oh, it's so hard. Woo! Keep going. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. And rest. 10 seconds. Here we go, gang. Couple more rounds. In 3, 2, 1. Top squat. Come on, come on. Come on, bring it. Bring it. How fast can you go? It's all about the intensity now. Get out what you put in. What's it gonna be? 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Rest. Back into those sotts press. You ready? Woo-wee! 3, 2, 1. Sotts press. Ten seconds, come on. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Now, technically, we're done, but I don't think so. Bonus round. Bonus round. Come on. Come on. Let's go. If you got drop squats, drop squats. You want split squats, split squats. You just want jumping air squats, jumping air squats. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. 5 more seconds. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Woo! That's it. That's it. For circuit 2, or for the workout, for the fitness. That's it. That worked for me. That worked for me. I hope it worked for you all. Give me one moment. We're not done yet. Hold on. I mean, we're done, but I got some things to say when I catch my breath. Awesome job. Thank you, Alec, for communicating. So now, you all have done a great, quick, high-intensity interval training workout, full body. Let's go ahead and cool down. Let's focus what we focused on circuit 1, our breath. Let's try to get big inhale, long, slow exhale. Woo. Last 10 minutes I have here in this meeting, but we got plenty of time. Breathe, 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 breathe. Stretch. Love yourself. Love yourself, gang. We did a bit of pressing. We really lit up our legs. Think about swinging those legs out. Let it swing behind you, come in front. Whew. I know my legs feel heavy. You have something to hold on to, grab something. Try to get some leg swings. Let's just get the good blood and the bad blood circulating out and out of there. A good cool down movement is the downward dog. Hang out in the downward dog. Flex your calves a little bit. We did quite a bit of jumping. Calves might be feeling it a little bit. And walk those feet up to the hands. Hang out here and hamstring stretch for me. One big inhale. Exhale all the way. Try to grab those heels. Stand all the way up. Woo. All right, so if you joined this workout, you qualified yourself to win, potentially win, an RX Smart Gear mono rope. If you guys don't know what that is, a one-arm jump rope that I invented and work with RX Smart Gear to manufacture and distribute. It's pretty cool. So it's a bar. RX Smart Gear has some great jump rope technology with these bearings, awesome cables. So they made a bar, put the bearings in each end, put their rope on it, and it allows single-arm athletes the ability to jump rope really well. And I mean, you can get super advanced with this thing. You can do double unders, all sorts of stuff. So it's a lot of fun. And Disabled Sports USA was kind enough to offer 4 winners, not just one. We got 4 winners. Now, these 4 winners, I hope you're on, because I'm going to announce your names right now. Who we got? Who we got on? Hopefully everyone's on. I've already selected the 4 winners. Number 1, Kyle Pletsky. Do we have a Kyle Pletsky on? Kyle, if you're on, unmute yourself and say, woohoo, that's freaking awesome, or whatever you want to say.
Hey, it's really great. Really appreciate you and appreciate DSUSA, man. It's going to make a world of difference. I'm getting super pumped to work out again, and this is going to be kind of avenue number 1 to get back at it. So thank you so much.
Heck yeah, Kyle. Just fired me up, man. Thank you, Kyle. Kyle, thank you for your service. Disabled veteran, a war fighter, part of Disabled Sports USA. Thank you, sir. Number 2. Thanks, brother. Number 2, Sydney Kendo. Come on down, Sydney. Say something. Are you there? Sydney is a youth Disabled Sports USA athlete. She's one of their e-athletes. You on here, Sydney? No worries. No worries. We'll reach out. We'll get it to you. You got a mono rope coming your way, Sydney. And third, we have Dan Tun. Tun? Dan, you on? Boop. All right, Dan's not on. Dan's a part of Dare to Try. Awesome group. And excited to see what he wants to do with this jump rope. And then last but definitely not least, we have Lacey Shoemaker. Lacey is a part of the Dallas VA Medical Hospital, and we are so excited to give her one and implement it into the Dallas VA.
Hey, thanks guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Lacey.
So I'm popping in and out, but I am here, and we are excited to utilize that here
Awesome.
throughout the VA.
Awesome. So glad to have you. Can't wait for you to have it too. All right, gang. Those are our 4 mono rope winners. I thank you all for being here. I'm so grateful that Disabled Sports USA and Adaptive Training Academy were able to partner to bring you this workout. Let us know what you thought about it. Tell Disabled Sports USA. Tell us. Tell Alec. You can reach out to us. I'm Logan at adaptivetrainingacademy.com. I'm Aldridge Logan on Instagram. We are, ATA is Adaptive Training on Instagram. Shoot us a message or an email. Tell us what you'd like to see next, a different workout you'd like to see. Maybe just a wheelchair workout. Maybe just how to use this thing. Happy to tell, happy to do anything. I'm pretty bored at home in my garage a lot. So thank you guys. This was awesome. We had a blast. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Great job, everybody.
Have a great weekend.
You too. Thank you.